Fire Library Dragonheart with Hyper Focus. Turbo Zorkid. Fiery Pop Snappers. It's definitely an illusion. You're just trying to get it more than you were before. It is significantly harder to get now than it used to be. Because before you could hold a pelt and you had like a 2 and 5 at getting it. Now there's no way to manipulate those odds. Strongest hero, it's dual lead by a mile. It has been dual lead before most of the hotfixes. The hotfixes just widened the gap. We're exactly not stacking burn. Two and 5 now, though. You're just very lucky. That is, you're on the good side of variance.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful. Your aura guided me to what you need. You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Yeah, it's the bug consistency. Frostbug is the best item in the game. Makes things that are already strong on dually even stronger.
Maybe a skirmish.
No, bronze.
I got everything you need.
Yeah, I mean, if it only throws small items, the item doesn't really work, to be fair. Like, it's supposed to be an engine item, but if sometimes your engine item doesn't have any targets to freeze, then it doesn't work as an engine item.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Well, this item doesn't charge itself. It just gets charged by things. It's also not even just the charge. It's also, like, just in the tag, they can be Robotics Factory, they get CDR'd by Bulldozer. It just got so many things going for it. Triggers and gets hasted by DJ Robot.
Ride that tide!
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Why can't I eat myself? It's not fair! Are you going to
This might be
eat some of
unhinged.
those vegetables?
early like last time. Yeah. I don't know.
See that plank?
I will say it is pretty awkward that, like, Dooley consistently gets boards that have, like, 4-second effective kills. Mac has a bunch of, like, 5 and 6-second effective kills. Vanessa high rolls can pretty consistently kill you at, like, 4 seconds. And when I say high roll, I mean, like, you find the weapon skills and buy holsters. Like, if Vanessa build comes together the least, but it goes over the top of the other two boards. If you just nerf Dooley, we might just be back to Weapon Vanessa being absurd. You won't need to hit as much. Does Cannonball work on liquid items? Yes, I think. Big's kills are like having infinite health. Yeah, the problem with that is that doesn't work into Mac, right? Like, a lot of the Mac boards don't care how much health you have. Poppy Field will do 20k damage to you in 10 seconds. Yeah, the Dually Birds Former freeze you. Doesn't matter how much health you have if you don't get to take any game actions.
You've just taken
We don't get the
first
level.
step toward good taste. You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
+1 burn. Playing aquatics for this. I do have the scrap for it, but
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
In 100 years when you are dust,
Caltrops
I
Pig must be
will
strong. Caltrops Pig is good into the dualies. I don't know how good it is into the max. Nice vat.
Oh, please, share with me your secrets.
Now this is how you win a war!
Depends on the Mac. Yeah. I feel like Femur can beat Caltrops pretty easily. Poppy Field might have more trouble. Depends what defenses there are.
Come on in. Let's chat.
That's still worth going
Do you
for.
have to
I
leave
don't like
already?
it. I played that twice after the patch. I think it's like the only 2 Mac games that I didn't 10 win. It wasn't particularly good right after I bought it. There was like a 3 or 4 turn window where it was okay, but it's still kind of slow. Just unplayable past day 6 to 8? What? Not really. You can play the Obsidian Shard forever. The potion's not terrible either. The Basilisk Fang is really good too. Pretty premium weapon. Like, I've had boards that had Shard Basilisk Fang and just had a potion to give lifesteal to the other thing while hasting the other 2 weapons. Life Leech, not Life Steal. What do you think Life Leech is? Let's get the weather glass to crit. Yeah, that's not a real item.
Them's loud gums, fam. Hoo-hoo, gonna need a morphia.
Yeah, I do buy it less than I should, but not because it should be in play. I just keep forgetting to buy friends on Mac.
Ow, ow, this ain't worth all that.
Hey, Toonie. What do we get? Garbage. Oh, it is a slow item.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Well, I could upgrade the super syrup. I could upgrade the knee brace. Problem is my fights are too fast to get value out of this. Let's upgrade the knee brace.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist... Next time, boys, less blunder, more
Should hand
plunder.
next to another item. Yeah, I could put the catfish next to it. Yeah, the problem is even the really fast poppy field boards just aren't really that fast at killing. They can get their first activations, but you really want your first activations to turn into something. And having lifesteal makes them turn into something. At least there's some defenses there. Cool.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains. Use that for the good
So what are we doing to turn this into a real board? I think I want figurehead. Oh well. Are there any new items to complement this? I don't think there are.
For my next trick, I'll destroy you. I will have my second act.
The horse and boulder is pretty nasty. The horse doesn't do anything with the boulder. What? You don't get the CDR on the first boulder activation. You're not the first person that I've heard suggest that. There's no synergy there, though. Hey, Brazil. Wait, what? Yeah, when cooldowns change during an activation, it doesn't change how long it is until the next activation. Unless it gets knocked... So, if you have, like, 15 seconds left on your cooldown, and the cooldown reduction would knock it down to 14, then it snaps ahead 1 second. But otherwise, it doesn't change how long until the next activation. Magic Carpet crits? It's the same way. You're feeling scammed, you understood how atomic clock worked? Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I can do that now. I can do that now. I wasn't doing that because I wanted the crit before.
Good food feeds body and soul.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
More ammo to snappers. We might.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
The spyglass. I was told they changed spyglass to be a start of combat thing that just like applies passively like bonk. But I have not tried it since I was told that. I think I was lied to. I might have been. This was last patch, someone told me.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
The wording on it didn't change. I was just told the
That's been
functionality
sitting there
changed.
20 years, waiting for you. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Shock Blast Proboscis is fun. I've been told.
We're out to defend.
I don't know, I feel like every time I'm in a situation where Proboscis might be good, I'm already in a board that's playing multi-weapon. Like, you just need so much flat damage for Proboscis to be functional. And when you have that flat damage, there's other boards you can play. And you're probably in those other boards already.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
For holsters.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Opinion on the Vanessa pack? I think it downgrades Vanessa as a character. But I could be wrong. I find the strongest boards that I've been playing don't involve any of the new cards. Like, Piano's cool, but I think the one game that I used Piano, I ended up cutting it. We played it for like 5 days in the mid-game. Which is kind of an awkward spot for a gold item to be. Like, usually the gold items are the things you want to keep around forever. Don't really need Diamond Fang here. This has gone crazy for you. A couple runs. Yeah, I haven't tried it with Anglerfish Lighthouse Proboscis. I tried it with Shark Ray and I tried it with Trebuchet, and it was really bad on both of those boards. shrimp almost viable depending on enchant. Interesting.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable. Don't have scales? I can forge some for you.
Yeah, I don't really have burn skills. I just have a whole bunch of burn on the pop snapper. I feel like this board's just a awkward dead end. Like, it's gonna be good for another couple days. I'm not even sure this is gonna get to 7.
I'll keep working on it.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
We don't have the skills to pivot to anything either.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Dragon will save the build. So the issue is, even with Dragon, this board is too slow. I don't know. I don't know how I'm turning his weather glass into a real item.
You got a death wish. Is that it?
Egg. Maybe? I have no crit anywhere. We also don't really have burns that are good with Keg. Got incendiary rounds, I guess.
You must have pulled some real dirty tricks to beat me.
Lost next to Cannonball. Yeah, I could do that.
Ride that tide!
That's just better. Okay. Interesting. Calcinator lab shenanigans. I played Calcinator a few times. I keep getting Obsidian chance on it though, so I've never played it with lab. Calcinator is very good if you hit the early potion thingy to get transforms. I think it would be the upgrade. Not upgrading E-Brace again.
Adira is our strongest. Oh, but oh, does he know it. Try Orlin. Or Nufu. You seem lighter.
Something.
I think you had a breakthrough.
Zork could help us. A little bit. Get me some haste. It's kind of slow haste. First Zork activation would be at 4 seconds. Half of max item pool relies on finding early distillery. About half. There's a couple of very good items that want you to have distillery. The reagents are all kind of bad if you don't have distillery, but I don't know. You don't have to have distillery for them. A lot of the time, you don't even want to transform the reagents into... what's it called? Into potions.
Now this is how you win a war.
Try to get sick burn. Phase 6. Probably just go here.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
A little more burn on the weather glass. I don't think I need the ammo. Board's never playing dive weights, is it? This might be giving better pivots, but we're so far away from turning into a dive weights board. We have none of the pieces.
I have seen such talent once before, and it bloomed into a Dira.
The more you buy, the more you save. It's just math.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you.
Just
People
transform
are
event every
puppet.
day with how limited his options are. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's not a great solution, but it would probably help.
I have no pride for you to wound.
Like, I feel like the answer isn't necessarily to make the transform event show up more, but just give more ways to transform items. I'm not sure what designs like that have to look like, because obviously you can't just make more potion distilleries. Item that does the transform effect, like how a hammer upgrade would be a nice thing to add. Yeah. I will say, if we're gonna make truffles a loot item for Pig, we could make a transform loot item for Max. Hey, Dreamer. Yeah. This game's sweet. This game's sweet. That's not a bad one to come out in a while. Having a lot of fun with it. He gets too many reliable transforms. Calcinator is going to be all he plays. Yeah, that's the other issue. I do think you're probably going to need the nerf Calcinator at some point if you want Transforming to be a core part of Mac's identity. I said that last time we were playing Mac. Only loot reward. It sucks so much for the other characters. I don't know. My problem with truffles isn't that it's bad, it's just that it's so annoying. The way that you get the value out of the truffles is just like 5 extra clicks than any other loot item.
I'm finished with fighting. But I can help.
Because there's always bad loot items, right? Like, you can get a poison item when you're not playing any poison, or burn when you're not playing any burn. Med kit when you're not playing any healing items. But at least those you can just drag to the top of the screen and sell. Here's the only Mac you play right now. That's surprising. I would have thought you'd have to be pretty flexible with it. Calcinator didn't seem very good when I didn't get an early distillery. And you definitely don't get an early distillery
We barely got our
in most
flags
games.
up. Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. So, how about this weather where... Oh,
The snappers grow.
This world is full of noise. You must find the quiet within. You possess patience for my teachings.
Are we dropping this yet? Until a couple days ago, the dually board was pretty rare to run into. This happens every patch, though, where, like, the first week of the patch is pretty good, and then people figure out what's good, and everyone just jams the
You
good
should
stuff.
know, I'm a bit of a legend on
This has been
Pelago.
literally every
My
patch
fight
the game has
isn't
had.
with you,
At least every patch in closed
You
beta. I guess it was a little slower after it opened up, but that's probably just due to there being new players.
You've got talent.
Close
You
fight,
should
close
put
fight.
it toward nobler use.
Just every multiplayer game? Maybe.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying. I guess I made a sale.
I gotta take this out of the hotspot if I want to haste the weather glass with it. Does hotspot still work if I do this? Oops. Pretty sure we checked this a while ago, and they did change hotspot to work. Also needed to unlock the bug pack, which deferred the degeneracy quite a bit. Yeah. Helps that there were also a bunch of hotfixes that kept things fresh. Like, this one patch has been, what, like 3 patches? Helps a lot for keeping things feeling good. I'm gonna be critting. AKA break max kneecaps. Yeah. I mean, it forced people to play better things.
Waste of gunpowder.
the Cosmic Wind. That is what I wanted.
Kingdom.
Not as interested in haste enchant now. Enchant the Weather Glass. It's like kind of not the most unhinged thing in the world to haste the holsters. It might even be correct.
Things are so dull. Let me brighten them.
That's cool.
There's two kinds of people. Rich and stupid.
What? No, no. Only freezing the one time. I'd rather haste the Weather Glass than Yeti Crab it, I think.
Typical. All browse, no buy.
Wednesday patch is terrible. Let me say this because you got an ARPG League on Thursday.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Okay, it's just silver. People don't lose early. Feels like no matter what build you do, no matter what you choose, you always lose early. Yeah, I don't know.
Sale, no sale.
The only thing that I can think to say is, are you valuing XP enough? Lose early less, take gold skill. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, gold skill has like the most annoying misses.
People thought it was
But
weird.
yeah, I've been liking having the extra gold. Like, income is probably not the best for day one. I wouldn't be surprised if income is the best for day two.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish. Full sail, my boys!
At absolute zero, atoms don't move at all. Is that slow enough for you?
Freezing things does kill them.
Pretty
You
good
know
crit
that,
chance.
right?
We'll crit eventually. Can I upgrade those holsters yet?
The finer the meat. Tell everyone you got it here. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
So day 1 to 3, I get an extra 12 gold. Feels bad. The income start? I feel like you're losing that much. I think at worst, you're losing day 1. By day 2, the extra gold is probably caught up to the average enchanted item. And from there, you're pulling ahead with the extra income. You're still losing the good gold skill, but...
People first, profit 10th. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
I don't think this is a dive weights board.
Go ahead. Underestimate
Start
me.
the correct
It
start for
makes
Dooley.
this more
I don't know.
fun.
I
Why
had
must we do this? Death laughs at us
good enough
both.
success playing enchanted item. Like, we also weren't losing any Dooley runs picking the enchanted item start. And it's for the same reason, too, right? Like, you can get a early enchanted bug. The odds of it are pretty good because there's so many bugs, and they all start at bronze.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
I think we played 8 or 9 Dooley runs, and all but one of them were 10 wins with the enchanted item start. Fire Calcinator, Fire Claw, Diamond Library, more haste, good skills. Depends how fast your things are. Library can be a bit of a liability. It makes you easier to permafreeze, but if you've got a lot of burn on your things and you get them to activate, you'll probably beat some of the Dooley boards.
Eat up, bulk up, get solid.
Ride that tide!
Hey, Dipcat. Thanks to Tier 1. Thanks for the 26. Welcome back. You can't get toxic weapons as a starting skill on Mac, can you? It shows you gold skills, but only gold skills that start at bronze.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
That was most of the ease of putting it together. Yeah, that's a lot of it. But I mean, like, that's going to be the issue with every good comp that you see consistently, right?
You're huge. Do you have
If it was just
any
strong, but you couldn't find it consistently, you wouldn't keep running into it.
Buy from Barsoon instead. He actually cares about this.
I'm a people person.
Holsters upgrade again?
and sometimes I sell stuff. I get it. Just
Holsters upgrade
enjoy your
again.
purchase.
I guess I can buy the keg.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Now this is how you
Permafreeze.
win a war.
I don't know. Thing is, like, even when you don't get permafreeze, the other boards that are using the bugs are also really strong, and it's like enough freeze that it's hard to deal with. Like, the permafreeze board is what? The Bulldozer Robotics Factory version? You can also do, like, drill fiber optics to permafreeze. But just, like, even when you don't get one of the permafreeze boards, it still feels like you're getting permafroze, because it's not like the board doesn't kill you that fast. Yeah, even if it's not perma-freeze, it's like 50 to 60% freeze at least. While also slowing the board, so you're acting at like 20% speed. Most boards don't function when acting at 20% speed. Yeah, if you get a snowflake, it's pretty easy to get full freeze uptime as well.
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
I don't want to cut anything. Hey, Ross. I just hold this until like an enchant.
I may be young for a
If we
captain,
die, it's our
but
backup
I've
plan.
seen my share of storms.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Ow.
The lesson you learned today, I learned a century ago.
So we get the Zorkid pretty easily. We should have been this. We would have had the crit to win. We still weren't favored. Gonna be a perfect
Size
game.
dilutes
This
the
board's not
brain.
actually good.
Mine
It's just
is highly concentrated.
it just has some tempo. I think it's a lot of boards that just couldn't deal with our extra knee brace life. Shield effects. I could shield the keg. We'll probably overwrite the enchantments when we get a damage enchant, but is this not based on how much damage it does? What the fuck? Why are the... What? What are we doing, game? Why... Why are the burn and toxic ones based on the damage? Whatever. Oh, I'm dead. Remember what I said about this board not being good? Okay, that's... This board's a lot better now. Wait, what if it's still... What if it's still bad?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
There's a chance we're still too slow. Okay, they're playing the core. We're probably fine. We crit. From losing to Property Baron to beating the PvP fight.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through me.
Like, we both saw that, right? My kid got frozen after I pressed continue. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. I hope you guys stick around.